Hey everybody, it's Joe Bear here, your fabulous host of Fashion Minute. Today we're covering the Fall 2025 Balenciaga Couture collection by Demna, his last collection. So honey, we are going to go all out. And before we get started, we have got to take a look at my fabulous outfit inspired by the Spring 2024 Balenciaga collection. Come on, let's go.
De ne plus en avoir sur la ligne de montage. La manche face à vous, piquez-la sur le corps, en commençant par un des deux crans de carrure selon la manche à assembler. Préparez la cigarette, mesurez la distance entre le cran de carrure dos et le cran de carrure devant. Coupez cette mesure en cigarette, recoupez les extrémités de la cigarette en arrondi.
Alright everybody, as you can see, I'm putting the B in Balenciaga, and guess what? Let's go ahead and get started with this review. Come on, let's go. On July 9th, 2025, at 12 p.m. Paris time, the fashion world's eyes were set upon the historic Couture salon on Avenue 10 Georges Sand, where Demna Gafsala, now known as Demna, presented his farewell collection for Balenciaga after holding the creative director's role for the past 10 years. Over that decade, Demna affected the once bourgeoisie heritage that was associated with the name Balenciaga with his emo brutalist street grunge neoclassical aesthetic. And like a siren, he sung to a new generation that clamored to the nearby Balenciaga boutiques, creating a revolving door that turned the house that Cristobal built into a mega brand. Demna created an entire world for Balenciaga using the spectacle, the jarring, the daring, the everyday, the horror, and the oh my god, how could he? All of that perfected his formula over the past decade. For his final au revoir before he graduates to Gucci in Milan, Demna paraded out some of his greatest hits, but not in the normal flamboyant fuck you fashion that he's known for. Today was a more somber, demure, and mindful, peppy resonance, starting with the somber tonality of the show's soundtrack, where he enlisted each member of his design team to speak aloud the first name, ending with him saying his name. Demna, at the end, towards a beautiful gesture for such a profound moment. Last week, Demna presented an exhibition of all of his works for the house in Paris, and today was a continuation of his signature techniques of sculpting the body for his extreme proportions, molding custom fabrications to advance his grandiose proportions, using Cristobal's archives to hybridize then marry to create the voluminous balloon and cocoon shapes that influenced Demna's collections of normal everyday wear like t-shirts, denim jeans, puffer coats, and etc., turning them into couture. The collection opened with a white elongated skirt suit ensemble and ended with a white and ivory lace high-collared Elizabethan-esque structured gown that was directly inspired by Spanish infantas that Cristobal always was inspired by. Then there were the most couture-ish of all looks in the collection, the four extremely proportioned, curved, high-shouldered looks with vampiric upward lapels that took the forms of an elongated coat dress, a suit, a skirt/apron suit, and a mid-calf in length coat dress. I must admit, as someone that can sew, the technical prowess to create such form is extraordinary. Other showings of Demna's technical astuteness was the mind-numbing corsetry of a full leather dress with square shoulders that clinched the waist and jutted out the hips, forming the truest Coke bottle silhouette, was truly divine. In similar fashion was a pastel baby pink strapless ball gown asymmetrically draped at the bust to the waist that literally had to measure 24 inches across, truly exemplifying when I stated extreme proportions. The day we're here turned into couture, where a trench coat was turned into a dress, turtleneck sweaters with molded Elizabethan collars, and the men's military-inspired orange-lined bomber jackets. Speaking of menswear, Balenciaga never catered to men before Demna arrived to the house, and the menswear has always been a proliferation of Demna's personal aesthetic. Instead of tailored suiting, he oversized the proportions. Think of a 2XL for menswear. And it wouldn't be a true Balenciaga collection without Demna's books-long cast of muses from Kim Kardashian, Isabella Huppert, Eva Herzogova, Naomi Campbell, Linda Honeyman, Manu, Sonny Milnes, Lou Win, and his forever muse, Eliza Douglas, to name a few. And now for my obsessions. Look number 4, a scarlet red curved-shouldered vampire lapel skirt/apron suit with black tights was truly divine happiness. It was really because it showed off that mind-blowing proportions that was achieved from this fabulous collection. And look number 32, again, let me speak on this tailored black super clinch at the waist dress that makes you say, when you zip her up, honey, together with that fabulous custom black lace Spanish El Blanco fan. The way the model walked, honey, and used the fan exuded everything fabulous. Everything. In all, when the photographs of the collection were released for viewing, the collection was a front many different locations in Paris. Demna stated that Paris is a place that he loves and he hates. It was in my heart to do this tribute to my Paris. Not Paris how it's seen maybe abroad, but real Paris, and also putting the couture in that. And from those images of his works photographed at different localities, he witnessed every day exemplifies Demna's legacy for the house that Cristobal built, a sort of grounding in reality of today's world, but lived through from the influences of Cristobal's world, a sort of declaration to the streets of Paris. All right, everybody, that's all there is. There isn't anymore. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And all of my socials are going to be listed down below. And guess what, guys? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.